Alright, so what I did was I removed the filter system from the vacuum, and I've already cleaned it, but I'm going to show you guys what part of the disassembly was on it. So what I did was I grabbed a pry tool and I stuck it into these slots right here, just a blunt pry tool, and pressed in on these tabs. There's 4 tabs, and what that was able to do was get this bottom chute loose. So that came off, and I cleaned all the inside here, and then I noticed that there's still some dirt and debris on the inside here. So what I ended up having to do was, well, first I tried to stick the pry tool in here and pry it open, but the plastic was too hard and rigid. So I went down to the laundry room, placed this in hot water just to get the plastic to become malleable, and then I wedged my pry tool in here and scored it all the way around, and I was able to get it loose. So I was able to get to the inside of the filter system, and I was able to get it into all the crevices there, as well as all the crevices inside here. Some of them are a bit harder to get to, but I did the best that I could. So now all the cyclones on the inside are, spotless. Then I removed the first filter system. This thing was black when I first took it out, and I washed it. It's still a bit damp right now, but it's not looking too bad. Clean the whole inside of this filter system out, and then for the ease of the video, I only put 2 screws back in. So then this whole top unit comes off. I was able to remove this foam and clean it. All came off in one piece. So you can see how that looks. It's in good condition. And that's that. So that's the whole Cyclone system and filter cleaned out. So one last thing to check out here before I put it all back together is this device right here. So what this is a safety or pressure relief valve for the vacuum. So in the event that as you're vacuuming and your main HEPA filter system that's inside the vacuum or on this hose gets plugged and while it's still sucking, in the event that it loses suction or has too much suction, there's a spring-loaded device in here that will actually give out and this plunger will get sucked in, allowing air to come in, so that way you don't damage your vacuum. So what you want to do is just make sure that this little rubber seal is intact, your spring is good, and this plastic housing is not cracked anyway. That way it still gets a good seal and holds the spring together. So I just thought I would show you guys this while I had it all taken apart. Then while putting the Cyclone back together, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to feed the set spring in. And on this piece of plastic there's like a little ridge. This ridge will go on the inside of the spring and then down the slot. And then when you line it up, and when you line it up, oh, there we go. That way when you take your canister off and you press this red lever, it connects all the way down and this will open up your canister. So you just want to make sure that you got this spring and this connecting rod in the right way. Alright, so I'll put this all back together and I'll show you guys how it looks. Alright, so I placed this in hot water, so now it's a little flexible. And I'm going to see if I can do this on camera and have it seat back on to this canister. There we go. So I just press fit it on and it's on. Well, so yeah, just gave it a good press, some hot water, and now that the whole bottom part seated, now this part. Perfect. There. Canister's almost as good as new, but it's as clean as you can get it. So we know with the suction, the canister is nice and clean. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart the bottom power head here, inspect the motor, clean it all out, give these bristles a bit of a clean, because like, yeah, they look pretty nasty. So I'll make another video on that one, but hope this helped you. Take care.